Okay, so you sent out your NPS survey, you have a lot of data from your customers. What's next? The NPS score is a number between -100 and 100. But what does that number mean? What number should you be aiming for? I'm Sabina, Content Manager at Survicate. Today I'm coming to you with some bad news. There is no cross-industry NPS benchmark. You've probably heard before that you should aim for improvement and not a particular number. Okay, but surely this score does mean something, right? Right, it's a number you can benchmark against others in your industry. It is recommended that NPS be measured bi-yearly, and since we're not quite halfway through 2023, we'll have to rely on 2022 data. Let me share with you the findings of Survicate's 2022 NPS Benchmarks Report. Here's how we selected the data to make sure it's as comprehensive and objective as possible. The data comes from 479 companies that ran a total of 1,056 surveys. We only included surveys that gathered over 100 responses to minimize the margin of error. We didn't take the company size into account in this iteration of the report. The data includes small, medium, and large companies. However, most companies fit into the SMB, small and medium businesses, category. We included surveys ran between January and December of 2022. The clear winners are retail and education, with industrial production at the very end. This means that it is easier to enter the industrial production market rather than retail or education, provided that you offer great customer satisfaction. The overall NPS benchmark for 2022 was 32. But what if your industry is not on the list? What if you work in a very narrow niche? Is there any answer to the question, what is a good NPS score? Generally speaking, if your score is negative, you have more haters than fans. You definitely need to work on your customer satisfaction. Any NPS above 0 is positive, since it indicates you have more satisfied customers than unsatisfied ones. However, there is still room for improvement. If you have a score of 30 and up, you're doing great. And if you exceed the score of 70, it means you're among the best. Your customers love you and you're generating a lot of positive word of mouth. Your customer experience program may be your market differentiator. NPS is among the most important metrics to track. We know this, and so we have created a lot of great content on the topic. Make sure to check out the playlist linked in the description below. And as always, please comment, like, and subscribe.